Hello, it's Brian. Yesterday I talked about this image here, and so let's, before we give it away, this image here, and this is exactly something I went over in my group of my momentum clients, and what we were talking about was hormones and how they're regulated in the body, how you can shift them to benefit you for specifically burning fat and doing it at a much easier way than maybe what you're doing currently. So here's our three setups. We have 1, 2, and 3. We've got I and G parallel with each other. That's what was in the picture. We've got I raised and G down, and we have G up and G and I down. Okay, so what is I and G? Well, somebody said insulin, which is correct. Here's what they are, and this is what we want to kind of go over. Insulin and glucagon. When is it good to be in those particular situations and why? And then to understand that insulin is a storing hormone and glucagon is a releasing hormone. So let's get back to this setup here. So what we're looking to do is truly understand what's going on here. So blood sugar affects insulin, and the more blood sugar you got, the higher your insulin levels will go. Why? Because your body wants to keep the blood sugar levels in normal range. So these two hormones work in opposition. So when insulin is present, so is glucagon is not, and vice versa. All right, so glucagon is a mobilizing hormone for body fat, and it allows it to actually release, and you can use body fat to burn fat, to burn and use for energy. Okay, specifically what's stored on your body too. Okay, so we've got moderate. We've got levels of insulin and glucagon are going to be stabilized there. Here we have higher levels of insulin and lower levels of glucagon, and we have the vice versa here. Now, this is a good position to just stay in every day. This is only good at certain times of the day, and this is ideally, if we can stay in number 3, this is where we're going to be able to burn a lot of body fat and shift the body to releasing the stored body fat rather than using the sugar that you eat or stored carbohydrates. Okay, so what happens here in this situation, so this is when our blood sugar levels are stabilized. They are you're eating balanced meals, you're eating every so often, so it's not you're not having a roller coaster effect to your blood sugars. And so those are really, really good times. A lot of people will skip meals, their blood sugar goes up and down, and as soon as they skip a meal or go long periods of time between meals, then they end up binging and eating whatever's in sight, and so end up picking more carbohydrate, sugar type foods, which ultimately leads to high blood sugar levels. Okay, and then insulin is released into the body and stores that stuff. Now, it's typically going to store this fat, but the times when we can get to this number 2 situation is when you're working out. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm doing heavy pull-ups, some abdominal stuff. I got some arm work to do too. But after your workouts is an excellent time to have high blood sugar. Why? Because your body's going to use the burned up carbohydrates that you just used to lift and exercise. So those are important times to have elevated blood sugar is around your workout. And specifically post-workout, your body will then use the carbohydrates that you eat, put them in your muscle and replenish the glycogen, the muscle glycogen, the stored carbohydrates in your muscle to replenish those and help fuel aid in recovery and also your next workout. Here, again, we want to have balanced meals. We want to have moderate amounts of fat, moderate carbs. We want to have high protein, high fiber type meals. That's going to keep blood sugar levels low. That's going to allow glucagon to be present and a fat burning situation to be in the body. So hopefully you've learned something about that. This is a good time to just be hanging out. This is a really good time to be burning body fat. And this is a great time to be in post-workout situation. So definitely eat multiple times a day. Eat balanced meals, high protein, high fiber diet, and you're going to get right here and burn body fat. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed, learned something, and we'll catch you later.